Paul Kelly, National Union of Mine Workers. The 27th anniversary of the start of the miners' strike today, 5th of March 1984. I was proud to take part in that strike, and no law stopped me from going across a picket line. I stood and fought with my brothers and sisters, and no law's going to stop me doing anything for my class. The working class of this country needs to rise up and put a stop to this gangsterism, this millionaires cabinet, this thieving plutocracy. The time is over, it's our time now. It's time for us to stop.
We gave you all our money and you gave it to the banks. They shoved it up their acid hole, be nice if they said thanks. The bonus ball keeps rolling, the barrow boys keep their pitch. It's time to stop these handouts to the undeserving rich. Jolly voting weather and a cold, cold winter breeze. We're all in this together, the country's on its knees.
Welfare of the people is the highest law, and it's better to break the law than to break the poor.
Down at the General Hospital there's a special offer on. Donate a kidney all this month, get 2 for the price of 1. There's a deficit disorder, the economy is sick. There's bleeding vampires everywhere, treating on a trick. Jolly voting weather and a cold, cold winter breeze. We're all in this together, the country's on its knees.
And when the people stick together, they can achieve anything. We can say, tax the rich, and we can solve the problem.
Cabinet of millionaires meets on a desert isle to pimp up their portfolios on the money murder mile. Back outside number 10, they stand and pose and smile and discuss the easy options from the top of the pile. Jolly voting weather and a cold, cold winter breeze. We're all in this together, country's on its knees.
Refugees and asylum seekers are welcome here. We also want to fight this negative stereotyping, and we want to combat this onslaught, and we want migrants, this historical use of migrants as scapegoats for national traumas must stop.
And talk of Britain and you wave the Union Jack. You nickel the crown jewels and then flog them round the back. You blame it on immigrants, the hardest workers of them all. You've never done a day's work with servants at your call. Jolly voting weather and a cold, cold winter breeze. We're all in this together.
The City Council has gagged its own youth workers. They're not allowed to tell the young people that their youth workers are going to be
We live in a free market, so someone has to pay for all the moats and duck ponds in the country estates. The rich, they want what we have, and then they want some more. It's time to dump the Eton schoolboys a long, long way offshore. Jolly voting weather and a cold, cold winter breeze. We're all in this together, the country's on its knees.
Admin comrades, a banker, a Daily Mail reader, and a dole payment sit down at a table and there's 12 biscuits. And the banker takes 11 of the biscuits and he says to the Daily Mail reader, look out for the dairy, he wants your biscuit. Right?
I am here to make sure that when my son is old enough that he's able to get a job. 40% of young black men are unemployed, and that's before the cuts come in. We need to stand together. Black activists.
There are the things you do because it's your duty. Sometimes unpopular, but you do them because it is in the national interest. And yes, cutting the deficit falls into that camp. But there are things you do because it's your passion. The things that fire you up in the morning, that drive you, that you truly believe will make a real difference to the country you love. And my great passion is building the big society. I can't tell you how excited I am that after all that talking, we're now finally doing. You can call it liberalism, you can call it empowerment, you can call it freedom, you can call it responsibility. Yes, there will be objections, but you know what? We're happy about that.
It's time to stop these handouts to the undeserving rich.